Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, today is a very exciting day because today we start The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. So today is April 7th, and I'm going to be starting The Night We Met. It is currently a Tuesday, so while I'm reading this book, it is actually a week, day, but I'm very excited. This is part of the Say You'll Remember Me series. Abby Jimenez actually dropped the third book in the series, but I was super duper excited to see that she did it on her book tour, which is very exciting. I have no idea what this is about going in. I think it might be like friends to lovers, which is my favorite trope. Anyway, very excited. Let's go ahead and get into it. Actually, so before we get to reading, I did want to talk about something. So I have the Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez too, and I really wanted to make sure that I got this one in hardcover so that they match, which they do in fact do, but this one is a deluxe edition and then this one is not. But what I really like is that this one's pink and this one's blue, and so it's like they were both what's it called, just one color on the outside, and you can't really tell because of the lighting, but this is actually a much lighter blue than like the dark, so it's like it's like a pale blue, so it's very like gender reveal, but I like the sprayed edges and I like the inside, which is really fun. This one, again, it's not the deluxe edition, so it has nothing on the inside, but very excited. I'm glad that I have both books, and then I'll probably buy the third one too. I like to I like it, but I don't love it, you know what I mean? But when you're in a series, I usually buy the sequel, but if I bought the first book, now I'm gonna commit. Like for Carly Fortune, I literally bought every single one of her books. And it's low-key just because I like to commit to having like all of them or none of them, or just the sequels, because I have a ton of sequels, you know what I mean? And like obviously when I read Wild Reverence, I have Ruthless Vows, but I don't have Divine Rivals. I don't think I'm gonna go buy Divine Rivals unless I like really love Wild Reverence, or if I see Divine Rivals cheap. Like that's the same thing like with Fangirl. Like I really want Fangirl, but I don't want to buy it like from a store. So like if I see it like at a cheap shop, then I'll buy it, but I'm not gonna go buy it like new. But anyway, that's that. I just wanted to show you that and kind of talk about my thoughts on like buying books. So for those of you who are wondering why they're different, it's because she changed publishers. Even though they're part of the same world, she changed publishers. So this one is Wednesday Books, and then this one is Saturday Books. That's so funny that they're on like different days. Currently Abby Jimenez is Forever. Stay tuned in May for a Wild Reverence reading vlog. Definitely stay tuned. Very excited to be making that, so stay tuned. But without further ado, picked up the wrong book. Without further ado, let's go ahead and read The Night We Met. I'm sorry for yapping for 4 minutes, but I don't care actually. Let's go. I'm on page 8, but I already wanted to check in. Okay, 2 things I have to say. First of all, love Nancy. She's a girl's girl, just like the rest of us. She is asking the right questions. Thank you, girly Bob. Like I know she's just trying to be an annoying mother, but like, girly Bob, we need you. We need you. Okay, second of all, hate Mike. Don't care. That's not a spoiler because I'm on page 8. Until I get to page 50, there's no spoilers. I just hate Mike. Why is the text like this? Like, tell me why. Okay, so it's like red. You can read the like things here, you know what I mean? The text. Maybe the pages are just thin. I have no idea why that is. But if anyone in like publishing knows, please let me know in the comments because I'm really confused. Also, we're not gonna mind the bun. I just didn't want to like lay back on here with like the bun, with like my hair down. I'm gonna continue reading. So slay. Let's keep going. Guys, I'm on page 25, right? And there's this dog, like this like filthy dog, and like 6 months on Abby Jimenez's Instagram, she posted about this like really sick dog. And I'm like, what if that was her inspiration for the dog? So that's really cool. I know I just updated, but I have another update. This is like later down, page 25. It's literally the same page, but she is accidentally wearing his sweatshirt. Thought it was her like situationship or boyfriend or whatever they are. I'm not really sure, but it's actually his. The app about my book. So I'm really liking it. I'm only on page like 64. No, 66. I'm on page 66. I'm really liking it. I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna read a lot tomorrow because I'm really enjoying it. But I think it's 9:58, so I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for more amazing reading. We're gonna be reading at school, so that's gonna be so much fun. But definitely stay tuned for more reading because I'm so excited. I'm really liking this book. Okay, without further ado, let's go to bed. Hi everyone, so as you saw, I read at school today. I have many updates. I'm really liking it. I don't like Nancy anymore, the mom. I don't like her anymore. She low-key makes me mad. I think she really reminds me of like a fictional version of like Minka Kelly. She read a memoir and she talks about her mom a lot and she reminds me of that. So that's like the opposite of like good slaveful mother, which is kind of sad. Here's my thing about Mike. He really is like really iffing me out, and I think I'm really gonna like his redemption story because I love a redemption story. Like this, I think I'll give like 4.25 or 4.5 stars. Mike's, I'll probably give it like 4.75 stars. Like I love a redemption arc, and I think Abby Jimenez will do that really well. Anyway, but I'm really what's it called? And I really liked the Happy Ever After playlist, which was also like a story about one of the other characters and like something where you don't expect what's gonna happen to happen. Anyway, but I'm really liking it. I'm on page 130 something, 142. And I was reading a lot at school today. I really am like, I ended on like 63 and I'm on 142, so like almost 100 pages, which is great. I really like the male main character. Like he's amazing and wonderful. She really does a good job at the male main characters. I feel like that's what Abby Jimenez is kind of known for, is like the male main characters. And I mean, I like the female main character as well. You know, she's also great, and I think Abby Jimenez does a good job of like all of her characters. Like I really think her characters are amazing and wonderful. I'm actually in the process of trying to write notes because in June or July, one of those 2 months, I'm going to do a video on like books where I love the characters. Like I specifically love the characters, and that's the thing that drives the book. I did a setting version, which you can watch here. Anyway, this might be on it because I really do love the characters. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really liking this book and I'm gonna continue reading. So that's what we're gonna do right now, is read. I'm gonna sit on my couch and read. Reading is the top priority, so let's go. Hey everyone, so I'm reading and I made a little mistake when I was yapping to you before, which was I was saying like how great like I think the character arc of Mike is gonna be, but I want to be clear. I don't like Mike right now. Actually, he completely, totally, and indefinitely crashes me out. I'm on page 179 right now, and he is crashing me out. Every single sentence he's crashing me out. Also, Larissa's mom is also the female main character is also super crashing me out. Like, I don't even know, like all the characters who I said, like who I was talking about before, crashing me out, except for Chris and Larissa, who are the two main characters. Everyone else crashing me freaking out. I hate them. So yeah, but I'm like halfway through, so that's a slay. I'm gonna continue reading. I'm really obsessed. I'm on page 212 and we just learned something really important for Chris's past, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it definitely puts a lot of things in perspective of like who he is as a person. And I think that that's like, it's a sad moment, but it's really important and fun. And so although it's like sad, it's important, you know. I'm on page 251. Crashing. Ouch. How many more pages do I have? Like 120. I'm gonna cry. I'm legitimately gonna cry. Like, beyond. Like, this is bad. Like, no, like, the thing that I said before. That doesn't even compare to what just happened. Like, this is life-threateningly bad. Like, she could die. Oh my God. By what just happened, now I'm more appalled. Because it feels like every single person in this entire book is a horrible person. I feel like Jesse, who's like one of the other dudes in the friend group, is kind of neutral, and Xavier is good. Xavier is in Say You'll Remember Me. But Jesse's kind of like neutral. We haven't gotten a Jesse book yet. I don't know that there will be one because he's already with Becca. I don't know, like, if that's a thing or not. I don't know. But one character who really hasn't been talked about at all, like, she's just kind of there, really made a big appearance, and also a really mean, messed up thing. And I think that that is so incredibly horrible. But I'm excited to see what happens next, because of how the chapter ended. Again, I'm not going to say anything really, but I'm appalled. I am legitimately appalled. Like, by the last 100 pages, every single thing that has happened is legitimately appalling. First, there was one thing where I was like sad about, and then there was one thing that I was like legitimately like, this is a life-threatening situation. Our female main character could have died. And then finally we have this, which is just like bad, but not so bad. Like, not so bad, just bad. So anyway, we're gonna finish it up. I'm really anxious to see how this ends. The trope is best friend's girlfriend. Like, so like Chris is, so Larissa's dating Mike, but Chris is Mike's best friend. But Mike is not a good dude. We do not like Mike. This is Mike hatred zone. But Larissa and Chris are obviously like made for each other. I mean, that's the trope. But the way that it's going, crazy. We're just gonna finish it out. I love that Abby Jimenez is chronically online because it says you can grab as many, over here. You can grab as many books as you want. And that's so like chronically online. Cody, you get 2 minutes to, and I just love that she's chronically online like the rest of us. Anyway, I'm on page 339 and I have 17 minutes and 46 seconds until dinner. Well, actually a little more than that, like more like 30. So I'll definitely finish this book before dinner, and then we'll do my review like after dinner. We have officially finished the book. Again, like I said before, I'm going to take a few minutes to process and then I'll review in a little bit. But I will say it ended really happily. Like, I tabbed when I thought it was going to end badly. On page 369, I thought it was going to end horribly. But by like page 380, I was like, wait, this actually ended okay. This is why you gotta read the epilogue. This is why you gotta read the epilogue. Epilogue. It really did end okay, you know, like, it really, really did. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, is it my favorite Abby Jimenez book? No, but it's definitely not my least favorite. Or it's definitely not like a bad book, you know, like, it's the same with like Emily Henry. Like, I love everything she writes, like, way more than just other books, even if they're not like my favorite book, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how The Night We Met is. Again, we'll talk about it more in a second, but I'm gonna go and then I'll come back and review. Hi everyone, it's actually the next day. I promise you I did not wear this hoodie 2 days straight. I got home from swim practice and I put this back on. To be clear, I'm not just like going around wearing the same hoodie, but I wanted to talk a little bit about my review of the book and say sadly goodbye. I don't know. I'm sad that it is over is what I'll say. It's also kind of a short video, so I'm sorry. I thought I would have like more to say, and I'm sorry that I don't, but you did see the full entire vlog of me reading it, which is exciting. Please stay tuned for the Wild Reverence one. I know we talked about this before, but anyway, let's get into the review and then let's talk about obviously some things. So I give it 4 stars, which is the lowest rating I've ever given on an Abby Jimenez book, and I really am sad that I did. But here's what I said. I absolutely hated every single character in this book except for the 2 main characters, which obviously you guys know. I know I yelled about it all the time. I really am very excited for Mike's book. I mean, he really did make me very mad, and I know I was like talking about how like I'm so excited, and then I was like, wait, but he's making me so mad. But I really do think I love a great character arc, and I think it'll be a really good character arc. I think that this is probably one of the sadder Abby Jimenez books. Like, all of them are very sad. Like, all of them deal with big stuff, but this one is one of the more sad ones. And I think it was really interesting how both of the main characters had similar traumas, and this actually made them grow closer together, in my opinion. Not so similar, but kind of similar. The only issues my issues with this book are the end. I think that Mike's book will help with this, but I think there are a lot of loose strands that are just like missing, and I don't know that obviously Mike's book will have to deal with his romance and like his traumas, but we're also gonna have to deal with the fact that there's still things that I feel like aren't really tied up from this one, and so I don't know how she's gonna do that, because like in a standalone series like this one, like for example here, so I can't grab the Night We Met, I can't grab So You'll Remember Me. So Xavier and Samantha, obviously Xavier and Samantha talk in this book, they talk about the rest of the characters, right? And in The Night We Met, they talk about the rest of the characters, and in The Night We Met, they talk about Xavier and Samantha, but only like as just a concept, not as like what are they going through too. And I think that it might be a little different just because like I think that Mike and Chris are like the closer ones, and Chris is just not as close with Xavier as he is with Mike, but I don't know. I still think there are a lot of loose ends that are just not gonna get cleaned up, and I think that some people are okay with that, but I really don't like it. Was this my favorite Abby Jimenez book? No, but I also don't understand like all the hate that people are giving this book. Like, people are literally giving it like 0 stars and being like, I hate this book so much, this book needs to like be destroyed, and it's just like I don't agree. Like, I did really love this book. Again, like I said before, like every single Emily Henry book and every single Abby Jimenez book I love so much. It's just which ones do I love the most and which ones do I love a little bit less. So that's that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more. We just hit 100 subscribers, which is really, really exciting. So hopefully we can get to 101 soon, and obviously to 200 and 300 and 400 and so on. So excited for that. And then comment something. It really helps the algorithm. Again, please like the video. That would be really, really helpful, and comment down below. And let me know who you'd like to see next. Like I said in the last video, I am working on some videos that people have requested, but I'm always open to new ideas and suggestions. If you like book reviews and bookish stuff, please let me know. We'll continue to make more of that. And follow my Instagram. Obviously, I posted on my story when I bought The Night We Met, so you really just get to see much more than you get to see here. And follow my Fable if you're bookish. Obviously, you're probably bookish if you're watching this, or you're just like a fan of me, which is like, thank you. And I'll see you next video. Okay, bye everyone.